Hi, everyone. Welcome to our podcast. I'm Amelia.
And I'm Lucas. Today, we're talking about a very important topic, the environment.
That's right, Lucas. The environment is everything around us, like the air we breathe, the water we drink, and the land we live on. It's important to take care of it.
Yes, because if we don't take care of the environment, it can cause big problems like pollution, climate change, and loss of animals and plants.
Exactly. Let's start by talking about pollution. Pollution happens when we make the air, water, or land dirty. For example, when people throw trash on the ground or into rivers, it harms the environment.
And when cars and factories release smoke into the air, it causes air pollution. This can make it hard to breathe and even make people sick.
That's so true. But the good news is that we can all do something to help. Even small actions make a difference.
Like what, Amelia?
Well, for example, we can recycle. Instead of throwing away plastic, glass, and paper, we can put them in recycling bins so they can be used again.
That's a great idea. Another thing we can do is save energy. Turning off lights when we leave a room or using less water when we brush our teeth can help a lot.
Absolutely. And planting trees is also a great way to help the environment. Trees clean the air and provide homes for animals.
Speaking of animals, let's talk about how the environment affects wildlife. Many animals lose their homes when forests are cut down or when oceans are polluted.
Yes, and some animals are now endangered, which means there are very few of them left. We need to protect their habitats to help them survive.
That's so important. Protecting animals and their homes also helps keep the planet healthy. Everything in nature is connected.
That's a great point, Lucas. And we can also help by using less plastic. Plastic takes hundreds of years to break down, and it often ends up in the ocean.
Yes, and that's bad for sea animals. Turtles and fish can get hurt by plastic, or even eat it by mistake.
It's really sad, but by using reusable bags, bottles, and straws, we can reduce the amount of plastic we use.
That's true. And people can also join cleanup events to pick up trash from beaches, parks, or their neighborhoods. It's a great way to help and make friends at the same time.
I agree. Taking care of the environment isn't just good for nature, it's also good for us. Clean air and water help us stay healthy and happy.
That's so true, Amelia. There are so many ways to protect the environment, and every little action counts.
Yes, even teaching others about why the environment is important can make a difference. The more people know, the more they can help.
That's a great way to end this part of our conversation, Amelia. Let's dive even deeper in the next part.
Lucas, in the first part, we talked about pollution, recycling, and how we can protect wildlife. Let's dive into something else: climate change. It's a big topic, but it's important to understand.
That's a great idea, Amelia. Climate change means the Earth is getting warmer over time because of human activities. Things like burning coal, oil, and gas release gases into the air, which trap heat.
Yes, and this affects the planet in many ways. For example, ice in the Arctic is melting, sea levels are rising, and weather is becoming more extreme. We see more storms, floods, and even wildfires.
It's scary, isn't it? But we can do something about it. One way is by using renewable energy, like solar or wind power. These don't produce the harmful gases that cause climate change.
That's true. And as we mentioned earlier, saving energy at home also helps. Turning off lights, using less heating or air conditioning, and unplugging devices when we're not using them are simple steps everyone can take.
Another way to fight climate change is by reducing waste. Did you know that food waste is a big problem? When food rots in landfills, it releases a gas called methane, which is even worse than carbon dioxide.
That's right. People can plan their meals better and only buy what they need. And if they have leftovers, they can use them instead of throwing them away. Composting is also a great option for food scraps.
Composting is fantastic. It turns food waste into healthy soil, which can be used to grow plants.
Exactly. And speaking of plants, planting trees is one of the best things we can do for the environment. Trees absorb carbon dioxide and produce oxygen. Plus, they provide homes for birds and other animals.
Yes, and they also help cool the air, which is really helpful in cities. Did you know some cities are planting more trees to fight the heat caused by climate change?
I've heard about that, and it's such a great idea. Nature has so many solutions for our problems if we work with it instead of against it.
That's true. Another thing people can do is support companies that care about the environment. Some businesses make products using sustainable methods and materials.
Yes, choosing eco-friendly products can make a big difference. And if we all ask for greener choices, more companies will follow.
That's a good point. We can also use our voices to help. Joining environmental groups or supporting laws that protect nature can create real change.
Definitely, and even just talking to friends and family about these issues can inspire more people to act.
It really can. Taking care of the environment is something everyone can do, no matter how small the action seems.
You're absolutely right, Lucas. Every step counts, and together, we can make the world a better place.
I think that's a perfect note to end on, Amelia.
Yes, thank you to everyone for listening. We hope you enjoyed this discussion about the environment.
Don't forget to like this podcast, leave a comment, and share it with your friends and family.
And if you haven't yet, subscribe to our channel for more episodes. Thanks for joining us, and remember, take care of the planet. It's our home.
Bye for now, everyone.